Hi, my name is Dashcam Andy, and I would like to welcome you to my new YouTube channel. I have decided to join fellow YouTubers around the world in posting my own dashcam videos as I go about my travels through southeastern Connecticut and the surrounding areas. First, I'd like to give a shout out to Drivers of Connecticut and CT Dashcammer for being the inspiration for this channel. My typical area of travel is not near their territories, although I have driven through some of their areas pretty frequently. Occasionally, CT Dashcammer's travels bring him within a 20-minute drive of my house, and that's pretty cool. Watching Bad Drivers of Connecticut's videos are also enjoyable because every time she gets on the Merritt Parkway, I remember my first time on the Merritt and how absolutely beautiful the scenery and the architecture and the highway itself is. If you live in Connecticut and you want to take a pleasant drive through some amazing scenery where you don't have to worry about tractor trailers around you, you gotta check out the Merritt Parkway. Now I'd like to give you some kind of an idea of who I am and where I come from. I'm currently 37 years old. I live in southeastern Connecticut, and I've been a valid driver's license holder in Connecticut for 21 years. I got my license back when the legal driving age was 16, and they didn't have a learner's permit program at that time. So I was able to get in early, shortly before they passed that new law, and several other new laws after it. I've driven not only my own vehicles, but I've driven 14 passenger buses for a local pharmaceutical company, box trucks, vans, and Subaru Foresters for a local newspaper. I've driven U-Hauls, I've towed cars for friends, and there's one thing I've learned is driving's like a passion for me. It's something that I've taken naturally to. I have been in 5 traffic accidents my whole life, and of those 5, only one was my fault, and I had my license for 4 years at that point. It was my first accident and the only accident I had ever been in that was my fault. And that adds up to 5 accidents and over 750,000 miles of just driving my own personal vehicles. And I figured that's a pretty good track record, and as an added benefit, my auto insurance for 2 cars is pretty darn cheap. One of the main reasons why I want to have a dash camera and have wanted to have one for so long is because back in 2011, in July, I was the victim of a combination DUI and hit-and-run accident that knocked me unconscious for nearly 3 hours, although reportedly I was coherent and conversing with police at the scene. I have no memory of the crash occurring, nor the conversation I was having at the scene. A dash cam would not have helped me catch this guy, but it might have been able to help me fill in some missing spots in my memory. This past winter, I was in a minor collision with my little pickup truck, and a dash cam would have been an asset, if only to confirm my side of the story. Since it corroborated with the on-scene investigation, I didn't need the evidence, but it would have been nice to have it on hand. Anyway, my dash cam has been ordered, and I thought I would get the channel established and give an introduction to my channel while I impatiently await its arrival. I've also uploaded the title sequence I have designed. I know it's kinda crappy, but it's my first time with Windows Movie Maker, and I plan on revamping it in the future after I have some actual footage I can work with. Please don't laugh, it took me over 3 hours to do this. Technology has changed so much more than my high school video productions classes. I graduated in '96, just to give you some kind of idea what the technology was like. What took me 3 hours in front of the computer, I could have sat down in a room with a CD player, an audio-video mixer, a Videonics, whatever. There's a Videonics board, 2 Panasonic SVHS decks, and an editing controller. All I had to do was set my edit points, and then when it did the edits automatically for me, I would run live, operating the CD player, the mixer board, and the Videonics special effects generator, and it would have taken me about half an hour to come up with a video that's almost the same. So, as I get more familiar with the software and get better footage, I'm gonna come up with a much better opening sequence. This is just something I came up with, and it took me 3 hours, and at 4 in the morning I said, well, you know what, I'm done working on it. It was such a pain in the ass. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time with my rambling and this low quality hack video, so let me conclude by welcoming you again to my channel. Oh my god, I am tripping over my tongue here. I hope you enjoy the material I have for you. and please excuse any vulgar language or bad singing you may experience. It's all part of the entertainment, right? Of course, if you hear me singing and you don't like the sound, and chances are you won't, feel free to turn those speakers down. I don't want any of you going deaf from watching my videos. Thank you very much, and have a great day, and I hope you enjoy Dashcam Andy's Dashcam videos.